Oh, well, I just took out like 12 of them in one hallway, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
As I suspected. What do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm giving people the right to decide things for themselves.
Oh, Faith, hasn't it ever occurred to you that people might want reflection?
They just want the pretty lie you're giving them, not the ugly truth.
Oh, yes, the truth is always ugly, isn't it? As you should know. It's your mother's work that you intend to wreck, after all.
She never wanted this. You perverted everything she ever stood for.
What do you know of her reasons? You were a child. You're still a child. Wantingly destroying everything around you. I promised your sister that I would capture you alive. Submit and you won't be harmed.
Never.
Alright, well, he's got two beefy guys with him. I don't even remember fighting these guys a whole lot. Oh, well, I think I dodged into the second one. Oh, come on. I can't. I'm just getting comboed. I'm trying to dodge, but alright, here we go. Who hit me that time? Alright, well, apparently if I hit him, he doesn't get. Well, I think we have to hit him from the back. I think that's the, I was about to say, I think I've only fought like one or two of these guys so far. I haven't fought these guys a whole lot. Alright, well that... Probably gonna have to retry this. I got my ass beat in the beginning of this. This guy's like kind of almost dead, except he just hit me across the thing. I stood up and he hits me again. Let me dodge. I can't dodge out of it. I'm just like stun locked like over and over. Man, that is frustrating. I got like super stun locked like over and over. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. All right. Let me just keep dodging then. I wish there weren't two of these guys. Two of these guys fucking sucks. Oh my god. Oh man. I hate combat in this game. I think I'm forced to fight these two guys. I can't even like run away from them. I gotta fight them. Just getting stun locked sucks so much ass. Yeah, I mean you have to fight them. There's like no way to go besides that. Can't go over there. Yeah, I'm stuck in like a little glass fucking tube with these guys. Alright, let me try to not get my ass beat in the beginning here. Let's try that. Oh, man. Well, that worked out. Alright, things are going a little better so far. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, his, like, helmet. Broke his helmet. We got to see his face. Oh, that, like, 180 tracking. You see that? That was, like, the greatest tracking of all time. Alright, that went a little bit easier. Oh, Jesus. He like completely 180'd and just punched me in the face. Oh, he's got his own baton.
I should have had you killed with your leech parents.
You've lost Kruger. Your control ends here.
Reflection is not about control. It's about survival.
For you and the other families, maybe. It's time you all withered and died.
By destroying Reflection, you're dooming your dear sister as well.
I'm setting her free.
Hardly. Isabel has a chronic lung condition. With Reflection, we've managed to keep it at bay. Destroy
You're
it.
lying.
Am I? Am I lying? You almost managed to kill her once. Why not just go finish the
Stay
job?
back!
Everyone around you dies, Faith. Did it ever occur to you that maybe you're the one to blame?
Ah, the old guilt trip. Doesn't look like it worked too well.
You killed my family. You killed my friends. And you killed Noah.
What the hell are you waiting for? Stop that thing and kill her!
Cat!
for having a chronic lung condition, she can sure move pretty well. I guess that would be the reflection kind of helping her out, I would imagine.
Cat, talk to me.
Things would be a lot worse if she didn't have it. Well, we were at the top of the tower, and we did have Kruger cornered, but I guess our sister's a little more important to chase right now. Oh, where the fuck are we? Where the fuck am I going? What the fuck? Alright, alright. I thought for sure I was dead, but... Now, how'd she get here so fast? Where the fuck did she even go?
Cat!
Oh, there she is. Now we can fight our sister. Look at that.
Stop it! I hate you!
Alright, there's no way Faith can fight this well.
Stop it, Cat!
There's no way.
Is Isabel!
If she can fight this well, how come we haven't been fighting like this for the whole game?
Your name is Caitlin Connors! You're the daughter of Erica and Martin. And my sister. I have no sister. You left me!
Cat! He said you died in the riots. With Mom and Dad.
I cried for months. And then I convinced myself that you never existed. It was the only way.
Hey, it's
He killed
Kruger.
our parents! I saw it! And he's killed hundreds more for the sake of reflection!
Isabel! Come! We're leaving!
You don't have to do what he says, Cat! You are your own person!
This has gone on long enough! Fire!
No, no, no!
Man, so many changes of heart. Oh, well. That poor Kruger set guy got... Oh, man, Kruger fell out too. What the...
Don't understand. I have to.
And after all this, she's still gonna go help him. Oh, well. There goes the whole helipad. Stuck up. How's she gonna get out of there? Look at that. She just stuck up there.
And that's how it all went down. I wish I could say everything changed. That the employees rose up in disgust over reflection and overthrew the conglomerate. But there was no mass uprising. No riots on the streets. Krugersek remained in control. Life went on as before. Or almost. Because something had changed. We'd started something. Something we intend to finish.
They started something that may or may not have a sequel at some point, I'd imagine. So, there's the game. It's done. Only took like a half an hour to finish it up. But I'm surprised the story ended that way. I thought for sure eventually her sister would have a change of heart, and that Kruger would probably be out of the picture. And even though you didn't see him at the very end, I mean, I would imagine that she... Isabel or Caitlin, whatever you want to call her. I imagine that Kruger did get saved. At the very least, if Kruger died, then Isabel is still left around to do who knows what with fucking Krugersek. I don't know. I got no idea where they would go. But overall, I'd say I feel pretty mixed about the game. The combat As you know, since I've been complaining about it, I didn't really like combat too much. I'd rather avoid the combat. I mean, that's kind of like what the game is about, I think, in general anyway. At least the first game was kind of about avoiding combat if you could. And it seems like this game is kind of the same, though. I mean, there is like a combat tree you can upgrade. It doesn't really add anything too crazy. It just kind of gives you more damage, kind of gives you a little bit more health. Probably a better way to charge your focus shield and stuff like that. But there are some times where you do have to fight people, and it can be pretty unfun. Really don't like the combat. The parkour and stuff can be fun. I feel like sometimes the controls don't quite do what you want, or Faith just decides to do whatever the hell she feels like. You know, quite a bit of it can be attributed to me fucking up, but some of it could not be. I refuse to take blame for some of the shit that happened. There was some crazy shit that happened sometimes, where Faith would just climb up stuff that didn't exist, and you know, pretty much this, that, and the other. But I mean, that parkouring around, moving around, traversing cities, the fun part, I'd say. There are, I don't know, I wouldn't say a fair, but I mean, I guess there's like enough side missions and main missions. It took like, I don't know, 30-something parts to beat it, so the game wasn't super short when I did some of the side missions. Of course, there's a lot of side content that's still left. The time trials, the fragile deliveries, I don't even know if they're really time trials, but the beats, the fragile deliveries, other stuff like that. There's tons of that stuff to do, but it's a little bit too repetitive and a little bit too unimportant for me. It's nice that the game doesn't force you to do side content to get upgrades. I mean, you don't get blocked off like that. Mad Max was kind of like that, but I didn't really mind it in Mad Max because I like doing the side stuff. If I had to do a ton of side stuff in this game to unlock, you know, more main missions, then I'd probably be a little bit more aggravated, but it's kind of nice. The stuff is there. You don't have to do it. You can do it if you want. I feel like a lot of the side stuff is kind of too repetitive for me to really feel like doing it a whole lot. But if you're one of those people who likes the 100% stuff, you could probably find a ton of extra stuff. And plus, there's like custom beats too that people can make. So I mean, if you're on that side of the fence, then I mean, this game would probably be great for you to have tons of stuff to do. But for someone like me, it's a little bit too repetitive. I'm trying to think of what else I might not have liked about the game. I think if you're into graphics, the game doesn't look super amazing. It looks okay. I mean, I really don't give a shit. As long as the game doesn't look like a muddy pile of mess, then I mean, I'm generally fine. I usually don't care about how a game looks. I mean, if a game looks amazing, I'm like, oh man, this game looks great. But if it doesn't look that great, I honestly don't care. I mean, I grew up in the 90s. I've played Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Nintendo 64, all that stuff. I kind of grew up on graphics that, I mean, for the time they were great, but, you know, looking back now, they're pretty not good. But I really don't care. I mean, I kind of grew up with stuff that didn't look super great, and I really don't care. I mean, if you care, then you might dock the game a little bit for that, but, you know, I really don't care one way or the other. I mean, it could have looked better, it could have looked worse, man. But overall, I just feel kind of mixed on the game. There's a lot of stuff that kind of works against the game, I feel. And even though it is a really fun concept, I mean, this kind of game, especially when the first game, the original game came out in, like, I don't know, 2008 to 2010. I can't remember what year it came out. It was kind of a unique concept. Games weren't really like that. And, you know, I kind of enjoyed the first game. It's been a long time since I played it, but I remember enjoying it. And this game, I feel like, is the same thing. I feel like this game is like a Dead Island. Like, the game has a lot of potential to be good, but it just kind of falls flat, and I don't know why. Like, when Dead Island was first announced and first released, I had, you know, really high hopes for the series. And, you know, so far, I just do not like Dead Island at all. Every time a new Dead Island game comes out, man, I don't want to play it at all. Just problem after problem. The game, you know, I feel like didn't. I mean, they're good. They're okay co-op games. If you got some friends, they're a lot better. But, you know, if maybe you're by yourself, it's not quite the game for you. Even if you have co-op friends, you might not like it. But I feel like Mirror's Edge is kind of like that, but not quite the same. Like, I feel like I don't know if I'll ever like Dead Island. I don't know. I mean, I think another Dead Island game's coming out. I think it's actually Dead Island 2. I can't remember. I don't know what's going on with the series. I don't know if I ever want to play Dead Island again. I mean, maybe I'll try it out again, see where it goes. But, you know, I feel like Mirror's Edge is kind of the same way. The game has good potential, but right now it just seems to be falling a little bit too flat. I don't think it's quite reaching its maximum potential. I feel like the game could be so much more, but it's not quite there yet. So we'll see. I don't know how the game did. Sales wise, I think reviews have been kind of mixed as well. Some people love it, some people hate it. I fall more in the middle, kind of mixed on it. It has good things, it has things that annoyed me. Hopefully if they do keep doing the series, some of the stuff, I mean, hopefully they just improve it overall. I don't know if I talked about the story, though. I might have talked about that first. But I did like the story. There were a couple of things that happened that I was not expecting. I didn't expect Noah to die. At the end, I really expected Isabel or Caitlin, whatever her name, whatever you want to call her. I really expected her to be like, oh, you know, Krugersek is terrible. I'm going to side with Faith. But that didn't happen. So I kind of liked how the story went. Also, some of the characters in the game I just absolutely did not like. Plastic. I've been complaining about Plastic since, you know, almost the second we met her. Icarus or whatever his name is. I kind of felt weird about him at first. I figured he was going to betray us. At some point, but that never happened. He just kind of became, you know, more of a super background character. He helped us a little bit in the beginning throughout, like, the midpoint of the game. And then he just didn't do anything. He got injected with reflection, and then he just kind of sat around in Plastic's place, you know, hiding out, because I guess they really couldn't leave anyway. I think it was too much of a risk for them to leave, so that kind of explains that. But I mean, he was a really cocky, kind of arrogant character in the beginning. He didn't do shit to prove it, and then by the end of the game, he was just, you know, bumming out in Plastic's, like, safe house, just not really doing a lot. I mean, I guess he could have been helping them with whatever, but I figured Plastic and Dr. whatever her name was had it covered. But Plastic, man, she's going to end with a 1. She's going to end with a 1 point out of 100. She could have got a 0. I mean, it could have gone negative for all I know, but really didn't like Plastic. Some of the other characters really hit or miss. But that's kind of why, I mean, overall, I feel mixed on the game. I feel like they can do better with the game, and that's what I want them to do. And I hope next time, if there is another next time, I'm judging by the gap between the original game and this game, the next Mirror's Edge we're going to see is going to be in, like, what, 2024 or something, like 8 years from now? I hope it's not 8 years from now. I really hope not. But, and I want to see this game do really well, but first of all, I don't even know if there's, you know, a market for this kind of game. I don't know if people are super into just, you know, kind of parkouring around a city. I liked it. I can't remember what the exact reason is that the first game just kind of, I don't know. The first game, everyone liked the first game, I felt like, to a good extent. I mean, there were probably problems with the game and whatnot, but, you know, for a first entry into a new series, I thought it was pretty alright. But this one, it's the second one, it's like, what, 6 to 8 years later or something like that? I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of mixed on it. For $60, I don't think I'd want to buy the game for $60. If you're on the fence about the game, then I would say set a sale point, set a sale price for you to pick up the game. My throat will not stop being dumb. If you think the game's worth $30, then wait for it to go on sale for $30. I'm sure between now and Christmas or December, if you don't celebrate Christmas, the holidays, if you want to call it. Wouldn't want to offend anyone. Between now and the holidays, between now and Christmas, I'm sure the game will go on sale at some point. I don't know what for. I would not be surprised if this game went on sale for $20 or $30 between now and December. I just would not be surprised. So if you want to wait a little bit, pick it up for probably $20 or $30 by that time, at least $40. I mean, this game's probably going to go on sale by then, and it's probably going to be like $30 would be my guess at least. You know, I don't think I'd mind picking the game up for like $20, $30, maybe even $40, but, you know, that's up for you to decide. Of course, it all differs depending on, you know, what country you're in. Of course, I'm in the United States, so talking about $20, $30, $40 for me. Of course, if you're in Canada, it might be a little expensive. If you're in Australia, you might as well take out a loan, I guess. Australia is a little weird when it comes to games, I'm pretty sure. They're pretty expensive. Though that may have changed. I mean, not being in Australia, I don't really keep up on Australian things. I'm sorry, but you know, I know it's a little bit weird over there with games and money and stuff like that. So of course it could differ depending on what country or what region you're in. I can't cover the whole world, you know, the whole. All right, if you're from the United States, spend this much. If you're from England, spend this much. Russia, you're gonna have to spend this many rubles. If you're in India, spend this much. I don't have a world conversion chart in front of me. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying. I don't even know if I can skip the credits.
Kruger,
Oh wait, what?
CEO of Kruger Holdings, today announced the successor to Gabriel Kruger.
Oh man, here we got another cutscene.
And missing since the terrible events in Glass recently. Kruger will be superseded by his daughter Isabel, who, while still mourning her,
Well, I have to go.
claims to be excited by the
Your
challenge.
sister's the new head of KrugerSec. Interesting. Plastic made a breakthrough with Kuma. I'm off.
For the failed reflection launch and promised a full investigation into what happened. Millions of
I am sure glad to be rid of that crap. That's one I owe you forever, Faith. So, what are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna run.
Oh man, is there another mission over there? What the hell? Blood is thicker than everything. Are we actually not done yet? Is there actually some more stuff to do? I thought I saw a mission pop up somewhere, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, what is that over there? I don't know what that is over there. Unless there's like some super secret mission. I don't even know where that's at. I don't even know how to get over there. Yeah, unless there's like a little diamond that I'm missing somewhere. I don't know, it'd be like over here maybe? Not sure. I can go check it out, I guess. Well, now it's gone. Never mind. Now the mission's gone. It's fucking gone. Alright, whatever. I was about to say, I mean, why would there be like some weird secret mission that you have to like run and find? It's not on the map. So I mean, I guess you get a couple more answers there. It seems like Gabriel Kruger did die in the whole, you know, whatever, the whole building collapsing, and it seems like good old Isabel is gonna take over. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, yeah, the jukebox is back. That's nice. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, I thought she was gonna have a change of heart, but now she's the head of KrugerSec. So I guess there's your answer there. So, you know, those are all my thoughts on the game. Got them out during most of the credits. I'm not sure if I have really anything else to say. I mean, I did ramble a little bit. I'm sorry if I was a little rambly there, but, you know, trying to get my thoughts out about the game and whatnot. I usually give a little bit of a breakdown of what I thought about the game and whether it should be picked up or not, though. I mean, I'm not really a reviewer. I'm not really a professional reviewer. There's tons of things that I probably didn't go over and whatnot, but, you know, just from playing the game and, you know, going through it, decide to give you some thoughts. I'm sure some people care. I mean, if you don't care what I think about it, you know, a game, then, you know, the credits are usually a good point to turn me the fuck off and go watch something else. But, you know, that's what I thought. I'm sure there's going to be some people who disagree. Like I said, some people completely love the game. They're absolutely in love with the game. Some people hate it. Some people call it a pile of shit. I'm more so in the middle. I usually don't like to be on like the super negative end of things anyway, but you know, this game I'm more on the negative side than the positive side, or at least more so in the middle. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, score-wise, I'd never really give stuff scores, so I mean, that's up for you to decide based on what you saw and based on, you know, what you played on your own. So that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's going to be any DLC for the game. I don't know if I would come back to the game for that. I mean, I might. I don't know if they've ever talked about anything like that, but for now I need to figure out something else to play. The summer is looking relatively dead. There's not a whole lot of stuff coming out that I would really want to pick up and play. There are some things here and there, but I feel like for the summer I'm probably just gonna have to figure out some other stuff to play. Some older games that I may not have played when they released in the past, like I don't know, a year and a half or so. Maybe some games that people keep requesting for me to go back and play. There are a few of them, but we'll see. I have hiccups. I'm sorry. I'm trying to suppress my hiccups and just run around. But all right, so now I'm really done rambling. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. That's it for now, unless some DLC comes out, which I don't know how likely that is. And if DLC even does come out, I might not even do it. So there's that. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I'll see you guys for whatever comes next.
Terrifying.